Tonight we have a superstar on the set, the one, the only, Fred Galle. Oh my God.
Hello, Miss Deborah.
Hey, good to see you.
Good
What
to see
a
you.
superstar.
Oh my.
I mean, every time I turn on television, you're on some show and you've got some great commercials coming up and you're producing 2 huge shows.
Yes.
But I just saw Tiger in the Masters and you recently did a commercial with him. Tell me about that moment.
Yes. So my agents hooked me up with a golf audition commercial. So I had to swing and do all that. And he said, oh, well, congratulations, you got the job like about a week later. I thought it was already gone by.
Right.
And so I said, where's it at? And they said, well, it's in Palm City, Florida. So I went down to Palm City and it was for Bridgestone Golf.
Right.
And I show up on set.
By the way, you are not a golfer,
Yeah,
and that's
huge,
not in your wheelhouse, correct?
Right.
Yeah,
Huge golfer. I play probably 3 to 5 times a week if I'm not on set.
Right.
So, so I go down to Palm City, Florida, near Jupiter, and so I look up the Bridgestone team, see who's on there, and it's Fred Couples and Tiger Woods and Chris Goddard, a new young star, long driver on tour.
Right.
Matt Kuchar was there.
Wow.
Jason Day was there, the Australian. And I just hung out with them all day long. So as a golfer, it was really, really tough, And so
Right.
I learned chipping techniques from Tiger and Fred and Jason Day's, how he gets out of the sand. Because I asked Tiger, for a lesson. He's like, no, ask Jason. He's better than me. So I got like the world's best lessons and got paid for it.
And you got paid for the day. What a life.
And did a comedy commercial with Tiger. So it was actually me and Tiger on set.
I love it.
He was...
So tell me about the moment. Was he approachable?
Oh my gosh.
Down to earth?
Yes. When I met him, he was eating a turkey sandwich.
Right.
So he put down his turkey sandwich and said, nice to meet you. And the director was telling us about our scene, what we're going to be doing. We were doing some comedy improv work together.
Right.
And he was just so magnanimous with his time, and he signed a hat for me. And I said, the guys at the Country Club Tiger aren't going to believe this. You got to take a picture. So
you did.
I took a picture
and
of
we
Tiger.
have the evidence of that.
Yes.
But you know what's really crazy is that you wouldn't think that he would be a comedic timing person because he seems so focused.
No, he's
You said he
really
is,
funny.
right?
Yeah. His competitiveness, he reins it in on demand. Like all good athletes and champions and performers, doing actors or TV hosts, right?
Right.
Yeah, but he's just the nicest guy, down to earth. I think Charlie's really softened him up, and his daughter, she's also a golfer and a soccer player. So I was asking about Charlie, and he likes coaching Charlie and caddying for Charlie. And
Look, I love that you're just besties with the family now.
So,
Tiger, his family, we're one.
I mean, I've watched this kid since he was little play golf and win all these championships, and a sports highlight for me was just getting to work with him. It was just, I still can't believe it.
I'm in awe. I was like, oh my gosh, this picture. So now tell me about your moment in golf, like something that happened to you recently. Let's talk about that.
So I'm having a great golf year, by the way. So I've played a ton of golf this year. I've been all over Florida playing, and I was in Orlando, Florida with my beautiful wife, Wendy. And I was on the 14th hole at Shingle Creek, which is a par 4. And I had a brand new driver, and I was kind of flaring out to the right all day. I said, well, I'm going to try to just draw it into the pin. Well, I drew it right into the pin on 1 for the rarest shot in golf, which is an albatross ace.
Right.
For my second hole in one ever.
Haven't heard of that, but no, I have.
An albatross ace is what I had. So, yeah.
That sounds pretty impressive.
Yeah,
so it sounds like there's how many other people in the world have accomplished that?
Only 3,400 in the history of golf has done it. Right. So even Tiger hadn't done it, or any of those guys.
Did you have bragging rights? Did you get to tell Tiger?
No, this was actually after I worked with Tiger. So next time I see him, I'm going to kind of brag on that because he's got me in every other golf capacity. So
now that you've accomplished this, maybe you'll be on some circuit. What do you think?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I leave tomorrow for a senior amateur tournament in Myrtle Beach. So
wow.
I'm pretty excited. So I'm playing Wednesday through Sunday.
So now to rematch, to redo that, hole in one on that.
Yes. I just got inducted into the Double Eagle Club, which is a very rare club, and so now throughout history I will be listed on their site as a albatross ace. There's also an albatross you get on a par 5.
Right.
And that's called a juicer. So there's an albatross ace or an albatross juicer, and I didn't know any of this until I got one. So I'm sure the golfers will be interested to find that out.
So we're going to take a quick break. So some of your amazing pictures and come back and talk about some things you're producing.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. Enjoy these pictures of the amazing superstar, Fred Galle. And now we're back. Fred.
Miss Deborah.
Amazing pictures. You and Tiger won. Hanging out with
Yes.
like your best buds. I loved
Right,
it.
right,
Love it. Love
right.
it. Thanks for sharing all these pics.
You bet.
And you have so many things going on, but you have a couple of things that you're coming up that are going to be annual things.
Yes.
And one is a big event that you have just started producing
Yes.
in South Carolina. Walk me through that.
Right. So it's the South Carolina Entertainment and Music Hall of Fame. The original one burnt down many years ago. So they restarted it, and it's been going on for, I think, a complete like 49 years.
Mm-hmm.
But now we're taking it to a new level, and it'll be televised this year again. We televised it last year, and it's an awards show concert.
Wow.
So this year we've got Josh Turner
Mm-hmm.
and Ainsley Earhart from Fox News is being inducted,
Mm-hmm.
and many other notable people. And it's a 2-hour show. It's at Furman University. And if you go look up the South Carolina Entertainment Music Hall of Fame, you can find out all about it and when next year's show will be.
Right.
And we'd love to see everybody there.
Mm-hmm.
It's really fun. It's the funnest award show you'll ever be at.
So I think it's really cool too because it's very affordable.
Yes.
And you have all of these people
Yes.
that are performing, and you get to be part of the inductees and
Yes.
someone's history and seeing the honor. Bill Anderson,
Yes.
the people the greats before us.
Right.
But a night of entertainment, and in South Carolina, where it's not going to be crazy like a concert where there's 5,000 people.
Right.
It seats I'm not sure how many.
It's more intimate. Maybe I think it's less than
Intimate.
2,000 people. I think, and
Right.
it's a great way to go early and get on the red carpet
carpet.
and meet the stars. Like last year,
Right.
Mark Herndon from Alabama was there, and the famous Mac Arnold who was playing a gasoline can with strings.
Oh, wow.
Like an old time how they used to make
That's a
them.
talent.
Very
Yes,
very
very
talented guy.
talented.
He's probably in his 80s now, but just a wizard of
Right.
music in South Carolina. So.
How exciting that you're producing it. So
Yes.
behind the scenes and putting all this together, that's
We recruited
lot.
this year Warren P. from American Idol. So Warren will be performing this year. He'll actually be opening this show. So he and his agent and his wife, his new bride, are going to be there, and it's going to be really fun. So,
I love it. I love it. I love it. And one of the biggest productions that you have grown
Yes.
to be ginormous is
Ginormous.
the Mrs. North Carolina and South Carolina America.
Right,
You have
right.
taken that to a whole new level.
Yeah, so when we took it over back in 2005, we've been involved since 2002. It was not produced live for television or anything like that. We are doing a global broadcast on May 5th, and it'll be every year we'll do this live broadcast. For information, you can go to americapageants.com to get information on the pageant when it's be premiering and airing.
Right.
So, but it's going to be really fun. We do the Mrs. America for North and South Carolina, the Miss for America Strong for North and South Carolina, and then the added benefit of having the Mrs. American pageant, which is the first runner-up in North and South Carolina for Mrs. America. They also go on to their own national pageant. This year it'll be again held at the Westgate Resort and Spa in Las Vegas, and it'll be at the last week of August.
Okay.
And then after that, the winner of that, both the American winner and the America winner, will go on to the Mrs. World pageant, and that will also be in Las Vegas sometime between Thanksgiving and Christmas.
That is
So-
that is a lot of rhinstones.
Yes,
That's a
yes,
lot
that's
of
a lot of
rhinestones.
rhinestones. There's a lot of beautiful ladies,
A lot of gorgeous
interesting
women.
stories, and it's it really promotes family and marriage, which is really nice because there's so many things that are tugging at the strings of good marriages these days,
Right.
and it's just a wonderful organization, and we've been part of it since 22 years now. So
20.
yeah.
But the story is too, your gorgeous, drop dead gorgeous wife.
Yes.
Was
My beautiful wife,
Mrs.
Wendy
North
Galle, was
Carolina.
Mrs. North Carolina in 2002. And
Right.
just so happens that you were Mrs. North
In
Carolina in
1998.
1998. I know. I just looked it up as a matter of fact, by the way. So, yes.
Yes, hello
Yeah.
to- but so it's near and dear to your heart because
Yes.
she was in the pageant, and
Yes.
it was such a great experience for her.
Right.
That's why y'all parlayed it into hey, like
Right,
we could do this, and you have just taken it, like I said, to a whole new level.
And we're trying to help out other states as well because we're only as strong as our weakest states, right?
Right.
And we are very strong in the Carolinas, so we're trying to help out other people. And I'm on the Global Executive Committee for Standards, Ethics, Compliance, and Procedures to try to help people in their process of producing a great pageant.
Right.
So.
Yes. Well, it's always a delight to have you on the set. You are doing such amazing things. I'm so honored to have you as not only a friend, but also as a guest. I'm just so proud of everything that you're doing. And what I love the most is that you're so humble and kind. And you give back to so many people in
We
so
try.
many ways, you and Wendy. So I'm just honored to have you on the set and also to be your friend. So
you
thank
bet.
you, Fred.
You bet. Deborah, good to see you again.
Great to see you. Fred Galle, he's making his dreams come true. Don't ever give up on your dreams because it could happen to you.